Where were most yoga schools in the 1960s located? If you have ever wondered where the heart of yoga was beating in the 1960s, you are in for a treat. The majority of yoga schools during this vibrant decade were found on the west coast of the United States, especially in the lively city of San Francisco. This area became a central hub for yoga, thanks in part to early pioneers like Walt and Morgana Baptiste. They opened a studio in the 1950s, drawing inspiration from Indian spiritual teachers such as Paramahansa Yogananda and Swami Vivekananda. San Francisco was not just a random choice, it attracted many Indian-born teachers. One notable figure was Swami Vishnudevananda, who arrived in 1958. He established the Shivananda Yoga Vedanta centers, which grew into one of the largest networks of yoga schools worldwide. His book, The Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga, published in 1960, became an essential guide for many practitioners during that time. But the East Coast was also making waves in the yoga scene. Richard Hittleman was instrumental in spreading yoga in cities like New York. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, Amrit Desai founded the Yoga Society of Pennsylvania in 1966. This organization later transformed into the Kripalu Yoga Ashram, which became an important center for yoga practice and teaching. The 1960s were a time of great change, influenced by the counterculture and hippie movement. Many people began embracing Eastern spirituality and philosophies, including yoga. The lifting of the United States immigration ban on Indians in 1965 allowed more Indian teachers to come to America, further expanding the reach of yoga. Notable teachers like BKS Iyengar began to influence American yoga practitioners during the mid-1960s. His focus on anatomical precision and asana, or posture practice, captivated many. In summary, the majority of yoga schools in the 1960s were located on the West Coast, particularly in San Francisco. Significant centers also emerged on the East Coast and in Pennsylvania. These schools were often connected to Indian teachers who brought traditional knowledge, while the growing interest from the hippie and counterculture movements helped popularize yoga as both a physical and spiritual practice during that decade.